What was Lonely Island in your mind at the time?
Like before we got SNL?
Yes, before.
We were friends from junior high and high school, first off. And then we started a website and we were doing videos on our own and just trying to get on. So we had already started making songs and videos and stuff, but it wasn't like SNL, obviously. It was like having videos on the internet was new. Where you'd be like, you can stream a video, you know? So we were like, we had like 2 pilots, like for, attempts at TV shows that were sketch shows.
Okay.
That didn't go, but basically were what we ended up doing on SNL.
Okay.
So probably should have let us make them.
Well, but here's my question though, how do you get the idea? Like for you guys early on, where did the concept of, filming the videos to put the videos on the internet and hopefully get some bandwidth come from?
I mean, there was like, Stella, like those dudes from the state, they had been doing their videos and we were inspired by those, where it was like completely unhinged, buck wild, like filthy. So when we first started doing our videos, we were like, oh, let's do stuff like them. And then kind of by accident, we started making the songs.
Okay.
Like we'd go out at night and get drunk and come home and like record songs sort of just for fun.
Okay.
And then at one point we were like, let's shoot a video for one of those dumb songs we did. And as soon as we did, everyone we knew was like, oh, we like that.
That's the thing.
Yeah, so we were like, oh shit, okay, let's keep doing them. And then even when we got hired on SNL, it was not to do that.
Yeah.
We had been writing on the movie awards for Fallon when he hosted, and we met a lot of the people that worked at the show there, and they were like, you should audition. And even after we got hired, they were still like, let's figure out how to do your live stuff, Andy. Like, let's find ways to introduce you to the audience. And then we kind of were like, oh, let's do one of those songs. And then the first one we did was Lazy Sunday. And then they were just like, make more of those, make more of the songs.
What did you guys see the next thing being?
I mean, for me specifically, my dream was SNL from when I was like 8 years old. That's what I wanted.
That's so dope.
But I had no faith that that was gonna happen.
Why was it your dream from 8? Like,
I just loved it. I don't know why.
Okay.
I mean, I loved sketch in general.
Okay.
I would say, like when I was in elementary school and then junior high, I watched SNL and In Living Color. Like that was what I dined on. And I would like watch it once and memorize it and regurgitate it for everyone at school and like do all the sketches for people from memory. And I don't know, it was like I've always really loved comedy where the world can be almost like a cartoon. And so that's why I loved like Mel Brooks and Naked Gun and, Monty Python type stuff too.
yeah, you're talking about the cream of the crop.
But surrealistic too, where it's like, oh, wouldn't that be nice if the world like wasn't so fucking intense and you could just like do whatever?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always talk about there's a moment in Billy Madison where Sandler's like acting like a moron and like grabs the dude's hand and just starts biting it at the table. You're just like, what is happening in this movie? But for me as a kid and as a teenager, I was like, oh fuck, it's possible. You can do the thing that I like and actually have people really see it.
What I'm most impressed about is you talking about knowing what you wanted to do from the age 8. Like you having mindset to say like, that's the thing that I'm gonna chase and stick with it is extremely impressive.
It's definitely, I think, a little rare. I mean, a lot of kids are like, I want to be on SNL, but at that time, my parents would be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be an astronaut,
Yeah.
There's not that many people that get to do that.